Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into one of the most talked about and mysterious topics in modern space exploration, China's moon discoveries. For decades, the United States and Russia dominated lunar research, but China's entry into the new space race has changed everything. What they've found on the moon has shocked scientists, raised new questions, and rewritten what we thought we knew about our closest celestial neighbor. From strange substances to hidden data, today we uncover the shocking truth about what China has really found on the moon. China's lunar program, officially known as the Chang'e project, began with modest goals: orbit, land, and return samples. But what started as scientific exploration quickly became a series of discoveries that have shaken the global space community. The first major revelation came from Chang'e 4, which landed on the far side of the moon in 2019, a place no human or probe had ever reached before. It captured images of a landscape unlike anything seen by NASA, emissions jagged craters, unusual soil colorations, and mysterious reflective materials. Scientists around the world were stunned. One of the strangest findings was a peculiar, glassy substance on the moon's surface, described by Chinese scientists as gel-like. This substance reflected light in unusual ways and did not match the chemical makeup of ordinary lunar regolith. Some speculated it could be the result of impact melt material fused during asteroid collisions, while others whispered theories about ancient volcanic glass or even traces of unknown compounds. The fact that it was found only in select areas made it even more intriguing. China's orbiter, Chang'e 2, had already revealed previously unseen structures and mineral distributions across the lunar surface. High-resolution images showed unusually smooth plains and strange, dome-shaped formations that didn't match NASA's geological models. These weren't simple rocks or shadows. Something about them suggested past volcanic or even tectonic activity. Lunar scientists began re-evaluating theories about whether the moon could still have internal heat or even remnants of geological movement. Then came the Chang'e 5 mission in 2020, which successfully returned samples from the moon to Earth, the first mission to do so since the 1970s. The analysis of those samples produced a shock. The rocks were far younger than any previously collected lunar material. This discovery completely altered our timeline of lunar evolution. While NASA has Apollo samples dated back roughly 3 billion years, China's samples were closer to 2 billion. That difference of 1 billion years means the moon was geologically active much longer than we ever thought possible. This revelation has massive implications. It suggests that the moon's interior remained warm long after we assumed it had cooled. It also means there may still be pockets of heat or molten material deep below its crust. For scientists, this redefines the moon from a dead, frozen world into a potentially dynamic body that could still be changing even now. But beyond geology, some of China's findings hint at more than just science. Images captured by their lunar landers showed unusual bright spots and reflective anomalies that didn't align with the expected topography. Some internet analysts speculated these could be artifacts, debris, or something artificial. Of course, there's no confirmed evidence of alien technology or artificial structures, but the curiosity hasn't died down. The more data China releases, the more questions seem to appear. Interestingly, China has been extremely careful about what it shares publicly. While NASA's missions were broadcasted in near real time, Chinese lunar findings are often revealed months or even years later, after heavy internal analysis. This secrecy has only fueled speculation about what else they might have discovered that remains classified. Another major shock came from the detection of unusual water molecules on the moon. Using advanced instruments, China's Chang'e 5 mission confirmed traces of hydroxyl a compound related to water in rocks collected near the Oceanus Procellarum region. While NASA had detected similar signals before, China's confirmation was the most direct evidence yet that lunar soil contains hydration. That means future moon bases might be able to extract usable water from local resources rather than bringing it from Earth. China's space ambitions extend far beyond simple exploration. Their lunar missions are building blocks for something much bigger, a permanent human presence on the moon. The upcoming Chang'e 6, 7, and 8 missions aim to establish a joint lunar research station, potentially with Russia, and test technologies like 3D printing habitats using lunar soil. But what truly makes these missions mysterious are the quiet hints from Chinese state media about strategic resource mapping. Many experts believe China's missions are identifying valuable elements such as helium-3, a rare isotope that could revolutionize nuclear fusion and energy production. Helium-3 is considered one of the cleanest future fuels imaginable. Scientists estimate that just a few tons of it could power entire cities. The moon's surface, especially on the far side, is thought to contain vast reserves of this isotope. China's growing interest in these areas raises the question, is this really about science or about securing extraterrestrial resources? If helium-3 becomes the next energy race, the moon could become the new Middle East of the future. In addition to resource exploration, China's space scientists are studying cosmic radiation levels, dust behavior, and electromagnetic anomalies. Their findings have revealed that lunar dust is more electrostatically charged than expected, capable of clinging to surfaces and even levitating due to solar wind. This property could affect both future human missions and robotic equipment performance. Understanding it is crucial for long-term survival on the moon. Meanwhile, China's Rover U-22 made headlines when it discovered Q-shaped objects on the far side of the moon. While it was later revealed to be a rock formation, the discovery reignited global fascination with the idea of unknown structures on the lunar surface. The story went viral, reminding everyone how much of the moon remains unexplored. Even with all our technology, it still hides countless secrets. Another area of focus is the moon's south pole, a region permanently shadowed and believed to contain vast deposits of ice. China's upcoming missions are targeting these areas to determine how deep the ice layers go and whether they could support human life. NASA's Artemis missions are targeting the same region, suggesting that both nations may be on a silent race to claim the most habitable and resource-rich parts of the moon. Beyond the scientific and strategic layers, there's a philosophical one too. What China's discoveries show us is that our understanding of the moon is still incomplete. Every time we think we've solved one mystery, new ones appear. From young rocks to unusual lights, from helium-3 to hidden water, the moon is no longer a static gray rock in the sky. It's a living record of the solar system's history, and maybe even a gateway to humanity's next big leap. What's truly fascinating is how differently China approaches the moon compared to the U.S. While NASA's focus is on international cooperation and long-term exploration, China's model is centralized, data-driven, and highly secretive. It's not just about discovery, it's about control, influence, and possibly future dominance in space resources. The global response to China's moon revelations has been mixed. Some celebrate their achievements as a milestone for humanity, while others fear it marks the beginning of a geopolitical space race that could echo the Cold War. Either way, the discoveries are undeniable. China is uncovering aspects of the moon that have remained hidden for decades. The most shocking truth about all this might not be what China found, but what they haven't told us yet. From unexplained mineral compositions to energy, rich isotopes and strange reflective materials, there's clearly more beneath the surface. As they prepare for more missions and eventual human landings, the world watches closely not just for scientific breakthroughs, but for what secrets might finally come to light. The moon has always held humanity's imagination, from ancient myths to modern science. Now, with China's ongoing exploration, that fascination has turned into a race for knowledge, power, and survival beyond Earth. Whether these discoveries lead to peace, progress, or competition, one thing is clear: our understanding of the moon will never be the same again. And as we continue to watch these missions unfold, we might realize that the real mystery isn't just what's hidden on the moon's surface, but what it tells us about our future among the stars.